If you guys are watching this the day that it's uploaded, I'll be streaming on Twitch. Go check the description for that. Also, I do have a little bit of a sore throat, so I'm sorry if at parts of the video it sounds a little weird. We're going to be building a solo starter bunker base, and it starts with 2 squares and raised triangles around it like so. And then you put your airlock over here. There are many ways of going about this style of design, so I'm going to show you this first way and then a second way later on in the video. This is the cheapest but least safest way that you can build this starter base. Before we get to the other part, I will show you how to decorate the inside. So that's where your TC will go. We'll finish off the airlock over here. And right here is where the bunker aspect comes into play. So this wall will just float here. And then the half wall beneath it should be twig. And later we'll do wood. For now we're leaving it twig while we decorate. This is one way that you could incorporate deployables within your TC room. You're going to need a bag regardless. So you don't necessarily have to break this wall, but if you remember while you're building to do this, you could put this square right here and just leave that as honeycomb. And you could just do the same thing on this side and flip-flop it around. Put the triangle on this side, but this way we can have some more loot space if we desire. On the inside, I decided to put another triangle right here instead of leaving it as honeycomb, so we can have more loot space. And then you just use a furnace to hop up there to put the boxes down. Out here you can put what you want. I decided to place a workbench with some furnaces, as this is a starter base and I'm trying to either expand this base with metal fragments or build a separate base from scratch. So either way, this is good for that. Having these furnaces in a level 1 in here, and then creating a level 2 and putting it on the outer expanded part of the base or in the separate base. You can also just get rid of some of the furnaces and place the level 2 down by your TC if you're going to expand off of this base, because I know people don't like to run back and forth between TC, which is where they usually keep their sulfur, and their workbench. So that's a way that you can get the TC in there, is just redesign that room a little bit. I mean, get the workbench by the TC, it's just redesign that room a little bit. You can place a pretty sneaky shotgun trap in this corner over here. You can do this with like any base design. If you have a triangle and a square, and it's your airlock. So basically, if you have a square right after your airlock, you can put a shotgun trap in this corner. And if anyone tries to fuck with you, man, you got this nasty shotgun trap. If you're interested in more storage, you can place these down here. You could also put some other things like a repair bench down here and a barbecue. There's quite a few things that you can fit beneath a half-height floor. I chose to make this another storage area. So if you do get stuck in here, you didn't put your boxes right, you just hold control or wherever your crouch is and jump instead of trying to stand up and jump. And then when you get offline, you make sure you put your wall back and you put your floor down. Otherwise, you can just leave that open if you're online and you're going to be in the vicinity. Outside, you could add honeycomb from the start or later on if you plan to use this starter base for longer than anticipated. This is a way that you can protect it a little better. And here's the cost, by the way. But if you wanted to just stick with the other one and upgrade it instead of honeycombing, there's a little glitch with the triangles and deployables. I'm sure most of us are aware of that, but you would just basically upgrade everything visible around the TC, and then all of the other triangle foundations. And then on the inside, you would make sure to upgrade the wall and the floor to the bunker, obviously. Don't forget to do that. You don't need to upgrade the squares if you don't want to, if you want to save some metal. Here's the build cost. And then I'll show you the upkeep here. So basically how this works is you have your bag in here. You'll kill yourself when you get on, because to place the bunker you have to be on the other side. So you'll either kill yourself when you get off and spawn in here when you get on, or you just kill yourself when you get on and spawn in here. Either way, you know what I mean. And then you have some tools in here with that box that I had shown you how to squeeze next to the TC. You can still fit a workbench on the other side of it as well, and a bag in here. So yeah, you just spawn in here with some tools, break this. I'm sure you all know what's good with that. And when you're online, you can just leave it open, especially if you have the boxes down on the bottom. It's not really going to make that much of a difference, just a little dip. Out here, you could add some more honeycomb if you're going to be using this longer than anticipated, like I said earlier. And then this will effectively add 10 more satchels worth of protection. And here's what the build cost for that would be. This is probably what I would end up doing, as it's really not that bad to build, especially if you're in a duo. But I know most people might stick to this and expand later. This has been my solo starter bunker based design. If you guys are interested in watching me stream, I'll be streaming on Twitch. The link is in the description. Right after this video is released, the day of release of this video, I'll be on Twitch, so come stop by if you're interested in that. Also, don't forget to subscribe, hit that notification bell for more videos in the future, hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and leave a comment telling me what your thoughts are on this build, what could have been improved, what you want to see next time, or any other concerns or questions that you guys might have. Drop it in the comments below and I'll reply back to you as soon as I can. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you next time.